I'm back. And may a best friend like this never find you. She's a bully bride. Like, bullying her own family. But it's okay, you'll find out in story 3. Straight to Reddit. Why am I expected to plan and pay for my friend's bridal shower? Am I the a-hole for not wanting to pay and plan a friend's bridal shower? I'm not sure if my friend has a bridal party who would normally organize this. Recently, a girlfriend reached out to me and a group of girls to plan something for our friend. Something small to celebrate our soon-to-be bride. Now, things have changed and we're expected to plan her bridal shower. Wow. So wait, expecting less than 50 people to attend. Does that mean much? Or I've never done the bridal shower thing, so I don't know. I've been a part of wedding parties where the bridesmaid, maid of honor, or families, like, wait, what? Are expected to split the cost of and time for this? Oh, that's a lot. However, I'm not in the bridal party. What? Okay. And I'm not even sure my friend has one. So why are y'all paying? Are you just paying to be at her wedding? Of course I want to be there for my friend, but I feel like this expectation would fall on someone else. I feel like she's extorting you guys, but that's just me. In my experience, this would fall on the bride's mother. She doesn't have a big family. So she has a mom, right? Maybe that's mean of me. Am I callous or something? Okay, I should also mention that me and this girlfriend are close, but I wouldn't say best friends. Yeah, probably because she's expecting you to pay for shit that isn't even about you. Oh my god. Okay. You're not in the bridal party and she wants you to pay and plan it, but you're not getting paid. Isn't that like the wedding coordinator? Isn't there somebody who does that or whatever? I've never been married or had a wedding. I've been to only a few. Literally one as an adult. So like wow. And I'm not much of a planner myself. I'm a little annoyed at this expectation to pay and plan. Wow, I would be too. Yeah, so like OP is annoyed that the expectation falls on them and is asking for insight, which I have none. But that sounds like a shit. Titled My Friend's Wedding Almost Ruined by Fishnets. Okay. Okay. I am an insanely amateur photographer. I'm not trying to make it a full-time gig, but I love taking pictures. Last year at my job, a coworker, let's call her Elle, good friends with, was getting married. It's going to be a small wedding, and asked me if I could take pictures for her as a wedding gift. Of course, I said yes. I love this woman, and she's like an older sister to me. We also have a friend/coworker, B, who wouldn't be able to be at the wedding because of a family vacation, relevant in the next paragraph. So, we had this older mutual coworker named S. There's so many letters already. Okay. Who's interesting. She loved to trauma dump. She loves to trauma dump and kind of latch onto people. Wow. And just spill her guts and make kind of uncomfortable jokes. She sounds lovely. Like about stuff you shouldn't joke about. She was invited and was going around telling everyone that Elle told her that she needs to help with the wedding since B wasn't going to be there. Wow. Was she actually supposed to? and something about being a part of the wedding party. And Elle was like, okay, not true, but you can come help, I guess. My teen, okay, your child, OP's child, who will be called Jay, was also invited. She calls Elle Auntie Elle and is OP's little helper. So we went early to help set up and take some practice pictures of everything. And everyone was just there doing their thing. Elle has this gorgeous white dress that has deep, almost emerald green vines going up from the bottom. Pretty. And the bridesmaids are all in equally beautiful green dresses. So you know the vibe. So you know the vibe is deep green and white. Okay. What is about to happen? Because okay. Wedding starts. Elle walks down the aisle looking gorgeous, accompanied by her two sons. Oh my God, that's so cute. Accompanied by her two sons, and here comes S carrying the train in this loud pink and black veil. What? In this loud pink, black, various other colors dress and fishnet stockings. At the wedding? Down the aisle? Wow. Huh. What a choice. Fishnet stockings. At a wedding. Elle gets started. Elle gets to the front. Turns around. Sees S. Says something. Then S storms away shaking her head. Turns out S wasn't supposed to carry the train. No one was. So she's just making shit up then. Wow. Elle even told her beforehand at the door, before she walked down, to let go, and swatted at her hand because she was standing there holding it so naturally. Wow. Oh my God. So naturally, there's pictures of the three of them. Oh, no, don't tell me she was in the pictures. That there's Elle and her two sons walking down the aisle, and S behind them where she wasn't supposed to be. Come to find out, she was bugging out all morning as well. Wow. Thankfully, I was able to edit her out of most of the pictures, but still, I had no idea otherwise. I would have found a way to stop it. But what's done is done. Elle ended up calling me about a week later to vent because S really bothered her. And that's when I found out about how she was driving Elle crazy all morning, hovering, etc. And how she wasn't even supposed to be a part of the procession carrying the train. Oh. Was it almost ruined, or was it ruined because the vibe was not... She didn't adhere to the vibe. The vibe was emerald green and white. She wasn't even in emerald green. God, thank you, she wasn't in white. But like hot pink and fishnets with a very variety of colors on the dress. Why would you do that? That's horrific! Third and final story is called Should I Go to My Best Friend's Wedding? So, I was asked to be maid of honor at my best friend's wedding, the end of the sentence is kind of giving me a headache, who is also a relative wedding, and so far, I thought I was doing a decent job. Cool. What do they mean by who is also a relative wedding? That's the part that confuses me. Cool. So, I helped plan, substantially finance her bridal shower, bachelorette party, and the upcoming rehearsal dinner. Is she a charity, guys? I mean, I'm sorry, that's mean, but like, why did you hand her half of your, like, like yearly salary, because like that sounds expensive. However, she's been complaining about how I have not been supportive to other people and is rumored to demote me the day before and not allow me to sign her wedding certificate. I don't know that other people sign the wedding certificate, but like demoting you the day before is actually some nasty work. Like that's actually a nasty piece of work. I honestly don't even feel like going anymore at this point because of her mother and her behavior. Well, her and her mother's behavior. Sorry, I was like swapped it. So far they have tried to bully one of our wealthier family members. Our wealthier relatives wedding to cover the cost of the. I feel like the first time wedding came up in the sentence was not meant to happen. I think it's supposed to flow like, tried to bully one of our wealthier relatives into covering the cost of the wedding. Because like that's basically what the idea of the sentence is, which is absolutely mad. What do you mean by that? I guess you mean what you said. Bullying your wealthier relative into, like, why not just fucking ask nicely? Cool. They didn't end up contributing anything due to being verbally abused by the two of them. You catch more flies with honey than vinegar. 2, force family members to get cosmetic medical procedures. Who paid for that? Thus my eyes deceive me. And then I take off my glasses. But you can't see without these things. Okay. Force family members to get cosmetic/medical procedures done, or threatened that they wouldn't be allowed to come. I wouldn't want to go to her wedding either. You about to be celebrating by yourself. Whew. I know of one. Stop. Somebody actually paid to get some of this shit done? Whoa. I know of one that paid for rushed dentures. Oh God, just to be able to attend. Is that like an older family member? That is so mean. What the fuck? They're bullying their family for real. Jesus, that's evil. At this point, I feel betrayed since I made so many decisions and sacrifices to be supportive, and being told it's not enough is just disheartening. Yeah. Also, my family said I should go check. What? The fuck they talking about? No. Not in my house. Also, my family said I should just go with it just to keep the peace. No, not in my house. But I just feel like we're all enabling their behavior. I agree. The wedding is this week. Does the husband know about this? Like, does the husband know how she's, like, bullying her family or no? Because, like, that's crazy. That's wild. Is he bullying his family? Like, are they matching each other's energy? Or does he just not understand what, like, he's about to marry? The wedding is this week, and I just feel like I should cut my losses and protect my peace and stay home. And if you did, nobody would blame you. More power to you for staying your ass home, because that right there, why should I go to a wedding just to have a connection? Because she's probably going to bully people there too, so like, I may not be able to recover them financial losses, but I don't want to lose my mental health points, my emotional well-being points to that too, because that's crazy. That's actually insane. That's giving Bridezilla. Wow. Okay. Well, thank you for reading with me. I don't, however we refer to this. I had fun. I hope you had fun. We should do this more often. Catch you on the flip side.